that's when you knew something was off.
I knew what she wrote in that expose. It wasn't what really happened.
I know. I already called Hammer Tech and told them we were running late for our interview. What's wrong?
Lois, you remember that piece you wrote about the self-help guru, Allie Alston?
That was years ago.
It's back in the news again because of this podcast that just came out.
What's it about?
Journalists who abuse their power for personal reasons.
Allie Alston's a cult leader who was responsible for a woman's death.
She was never convicted.
But she was responsible.
This podcast says you coerced some of your sources.
Come on, that is clearly untrue.
I'm just asking.
Everyone was vetted and willing. I did everything by the book.
Don't always.
Chrissy, in the first line in that article, I disclosed that I had a personal connection, that a family member had been involved in the cult.
And whenever something has to do with your family, you have a different set of rules.
This is different from my dad and the DOD. Look, I know this seems big. I get attacked all the time. It'll blow over, I promise.
Okay.
Do you have that seismology report? We're late enough.
Dr. Faulkner? Miss Lane. Sorry, I was just finishing up a walkthrough with one of our inspectors.
No, please, we're the ones who are late.
I take it the inspector's here because of the earthquake?
Yes, but as I explained to her, it wasn't caused by us.
Well, the last quake in Kansas was over 40 years ago and nowhere near the same magnitude.
That's right. And I know mining is the leading cause of seismic activity in the heartland, but we haven't gone deep enough to cause something like that.
Well, that's true, Doctor. However, the readings indicate that the epicenter started here. And it's not just the one quake. There have been multiple tremors.
I'm aware. All I can say is we're trying to get to the bottom of it, literally.
Can you explain why Amertech hired an expert in mineralogy as its chief of operations?
I have several degrees, but I'm mainly here as a geologist, which is quite normal in mining.
But you came to Amertech for this job, specifically.
Yes, that's right.
Because of the X-kryptonite?
Most people aren't aware of exactly what we're extracting, but it's no secret that Amertech was hired to clear these mines, as I'm sure you understand why that is.
X-kryptonite is what Morgan Edge used to give people powers.
Could be really dangerous in the wrong hands.
Exactly. Amertech is doing a public service. But whether these mines are full of X-kryptonite or not doesn't explain the seismic activity we're experiencing. And right now, that's my main concern.
Dr. Faulkner.
Just one second. Listen, I know you want to ease public fear, and I promise, as soon as I have more information, you'll be my first call. Okay?
Seems legit.
I need you to get a hold of a seismologist, figure out what's causing these tremors.
Sure. What are you gonna do?
Talk to another source.